Hi all, I am Roland and I am the extreme digital nomad. I write code, always and everywhere. Welcome to this episode of the Augmented Software Engineering Podcast. Please read the blog post that is in the description to understand what this is all about. In the last couple of episodes, we have looked at various tools that should be or could be in the toolbox of the Augmented Software Engineer, Windsurf, Warp, Emacs, and various plugins and packages. Today we add Anther 1, namely Ollama. Ollama is an open source model repository. With Ollama, you can download and run various models and test them locally. We will also show how you can use local Ollama models with VS Code. Let's get started. I have Ollama already installed, and I have also already pulled a couple of models. Now we can list the models and run the model of our choice and see how it performs against certain prompts. Let's ask the model to explain what a YAML array is. That looks good. Now let's see how we can use the model from within VS Code. There are lots of plugins that allow you to integrate with Ollama and use the available models. For instance, Klein and Cody. But we are going to use the most simple one. It is called Ollama Autocoder. Setup is easy and simple. We just have to point it to the running Ollama server and have to tell it what model to use. Afterwards, we can use it. In our case, we are editing TypeScript code. The code describes a Pulumi stack. Pulumi is an infrastructure as code solution that allows you to describe cloud deployments in standard programming languages like TypeScript, Python, Go, and others. In our case, we want to add an S3 bucket. Right now, I am not necessarily worried about the quality of the code. Let's just try to understand how this works. After we start to type the beginning of the line, the autocoder jumps into action and suggests a completion for the task at hand. That was exciting. The takeaway is that Ollama is your Swiss Army knife for testing and experimenting with models locally. We also demonstrated how to integrate Ollama with Versus Code. That's it for today. Next time we will talk about how to host large models in the cloud. And do not forget to like and subscribe.